Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is 8 Minutes with Chef Mel. I am Chef Mel, and I have a small food business here in Winchester, Massachusetts. But today, I am here chatting with some of my friends, and one of my most favorite friends, Rebekah from Wright-Locke Farm. And I have to say, I'm so excited. I have two other guests. Can you introduce yourselves?
My name's Katie.
Katie, and?
I'm Caroline.
And how old are you guys?
10.
I'm 10 as well.
All right. Now, did your moms tell you beforehand what kind of cool thing we were going to do for this episode? Did you guys find out ahead of time?
Yes.
Yeah. And what did you hear we were going to do?
A game. I heard
A game?
Yep. A game.
And also, what do we have back here?
Chickies.
We have baby chicks. So everybody at Win Camp has been so excited all day. And Rebekah showed up and she's got these baby chicks and they've been peeping in the background. And it's been a lot of anticipation leading up to this. So very lucky Katie and Caroline get to have a meet and greet with the baby chicks. And so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Rebekah and the co-stars of the show, Katie, Caroline, and the baby chicks.
Again, my name is Rebekah, and I'm the education director at Wright-Locke Farm. And like Mel said, we have chickens at the farm, and we just got a whole bunch of new chicks. Every year at the farm, we get a new flock of chicks because we have chickens for egg production. And once chickens get to be about 2.5 to 3 years old, their egg production starts to drop. So we like to have new chicks every year to make sure our egg production stays pretty constant. Of course, we run into other issues, like we had a big coyote issue this year, which can interrupt egg production. But as far as having enough chickens on hand at the appropriate age, we like to try our best every year. And these chicks that I have here today, I have 4 of them, including the one I'm holding right now. They were literally delivered yesterday. So they are super, super young. I don't know exactly how old they are, but I'm going to guess they are within a week. Definitely not older than 2 weeks. Definitely within a week, I would say. And this particular chick I'm holding, and I'm holding it very gently, but in a way that it won't escape from my hand. This chick right here is a breed called Araucana, which oftentimes the Araucana chickens are known as being Easter egg chickens because they can lay eggs that are blue and green on the outside. And of course, the inside of the egg is the same as any other egg, but the shell is blue or green. And I'm wondering if either one of you would like to take over holding this Araucana chick I've got here. All right, so do you see how I'm holding the chick? I've got my one hand underneath supporting the feet, and then the other hand just kind of gently holding and closing the chick so that it can see, but it can't flop away. You know what, maybe what I'll do, I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to let you maybe put your hands around it, and then you can, perfect. And just remember, you want to kind of there we go. Yeah, sometimes if you just put it in your hands and leave it open, they'll try to climb around, and they could fall down, and we don't want to hurt them at all. So now let me grab another type of chicken we've got right here. Oh, this one. And this is a different breed of chicken, and again, it's pretty tough to tell breeds apart unless somebody's told you, and I will tell you, somebody told me the breeds of these chickens in advance. It's hard to tell what breed they are until they develop into at least pullets, which is a teenage chicken. It's not quite an adult yet, but old enough to have mature feathers, and you can really see their feather pattern and color at that point. But I know this is called a barred rock chicken, and eventually it will have beautiful white and black stripes. You like to hold this beautiful barred rock chicken. Maybe I'll do the same thing. I'll put it down here.
Okay.
We'll be very, oh yeah, that one's a little more calm.
Beautiful.
And they tend to calm down a little once you hold them because your hands are nice and warm and they love warmth. We're under some hot lights right now, so I think we're okay. Now I have 2 more chicks. One of them is another Araucana, so I'm going to keep that one in there for a second. This is a Rhode Island red chicken. And Rhode Island Reds, this will actually turn a little bit of a deeper reddish brown eventually. Rhode Island Reds are very popular, very well known in New England because of all the red eggs we tend to have up here. Rhode Island Reds lay those light reddish brown egg-shelled eggs, so very common. This one has a cool little red spot on its beak, so I hope it stays like that. It'll be interesting to see if it grows out of that little spot somehow. I'm actually going to put this one on the table and see what she does. And I say she, I have to be honest, I actually don't know if these are girls or boys. I would assume they're girls because you want hens, adult female chickens, for egg production. Only hens lay eggs. But once in a while, we'll get sent a rooster, and we only find out and once it starts going cock-a-doodle-doo. So we'll have to wait several months or a couple months at least to see if these are indeed hens like we want them to be. They should be okay. I'm guessing they won't try to climb over the edge. I'll let them explore a little bit. So I guess, do either of you have any questions about chickens or chicks that you'd like to know about while you're holding one? I have a question for you. How long do you think these chicks were inside of an egg developing before they hatched?
Maybe a week.
Longer than a week?
2 weeks.
Longer than 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. 21 days or 3 weeks is approximately how long it
so
takes.
long.
Well, it's so long. Do you know how long a baby and a human takes?
9 months.
That's right, 9 months. So it doesn't seem that long when you compare it to that. I think it's funny, though, that worms take just as long to develop inside of a little tiny worm cocoon, just as long as a chick. So I always remember that, 21 days or 3 weeks. So that's how long it takes for a chick to hatch from an egg or for a worm to hatch from a cocoon. Now, again, these chicks, it's going to be probably until late July or early August when these chicks turn into hens that start laying eggs. And believe it or not, you have to train chickens on how to lay eggs in a nesting box because otherwise they will just lay them wherever they want. But we train them by putting fake eggs inside of their nesting boxes in the coop so they see eggs in there and they learn to go in there when they want to drop their eggs. It's pretty amazing.
I think the bird's sleeping.
You know, it's so funny. I swear, once they are kind of
It's
settled.
vibrating and its eyes are closed.
Yeah,
This is why
it might be relaxing finally. It's been a long day for these chicks.
Oh no, he's up. Oh,
This one's up
they're
too.
ready to jump.
If you want, you can put them on the table if you want to, maybe if you want to see the other ones. Or
Whoa.
That sounds
He doesn't
interesting.
want to let go.
That's adorable. Well, Rebekah, thank you so much.
yeah, you're welcome.
This is a really neat kind of a treat, and I think probably the first time we've had baby chicks or any kind of livestock at Wind Camp. So thank you.
Love setting precedents, so it's
And
great.
thank you guys for joining us
Yeah,
today.
thank you.
Hopefully it was worth it, right?
Yeah.
And thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you the next time.